On the evening of July 2, 1978, Miami International Airport was glowing under the orange light of a sinking sun. Families hugged goodbye. Businessmen adjusted their ties. Children pressed their faces against terminal windows, watching planes taxi toward the runway. Among them stood Atlantic Flight 914, a mid-sized commercial aircraft. White body, blue stripe. Nothing special, except for the quiet tension that always lives inside an airplane before departure. The flight was scheduled to travel from Miami, Florida to San Juan, Puerto Rico, a routine journey flown thousands of times before. At the controls sat Captain James Harding, a pilot with over 18,000 flight hours, calm, methodical, trusted. Beside him was First Officer Robert Lewis, younger but sharp. Neither man had any idea that this flight would never officially land. At 6:41 p.m., Flight 914 took off. The first 30 minutes were uneventful. The Atlantic below shimmered in fading daylight. Weather reports were clear. Everything was normal. Then, the compass needle began to spin. "Robert, check that," Captain Harding said, keeping his voice steady. Lewis frowned. "Backup compass is doing the same thing." The radio crackled with static. The sky ahead darkened unnaturally fast, as if night had dropped like a curtain. Moments later, the aircraft entered a dense silver-gray cloud, thicker than any storm cloud they'd seen before. Inside it, visibility dropped to zero. Passengers felt a strange pressure, like their ears popping, but deeper, heavier. Some later said they felt weightless. Others felt overwhelming fear without knowing why. Captain Harding radioed the control tower. "Miami Control, this is Atlantic 914. Our instruments are malfunctioning, compass unstable, visibility near zero." That was the last transmission ever recorded. Radar screens in Miami showed the aircraft blip, slow, then vanish completely. No explosion, no distress call, nothing. Search and rescue missions launched immediately. Navy ships, aircraft, sonar scans. Weeks turned into months. Nothing was found. No wreckage, no bodies, no oil slick. In 1979, Atlantic Flight 914 was officially declared presumed lost at sea. Families were given death certificates without remains. Wives remarried. Children grew up without parents. The world moved on. On October 12, 2015, at a small air traffic control station in Venezuela, a junior radar operator noticed something strange. An unidentified aircraft appeared suddenly. No prior approach, no flight plan. Its signal was weak, outdated. Then the identification code flashed. Atlantic 914. The room went silent. That flight number had been retired decades ago. The controller grabbed the radio. "Unknown aircraft, identify yourself immediately." A pause. Then, through heavy static, a calm but confused voice responded. "This is Atlantic Flight 914, requesting landing instructions. We were cleared for San Juan." Controllers stared at each other in disbelief. One whispered, "That flight disappeared in 1978. The aircraft appeared over the runway like a ghost. Old paint, outdated engines, airline markings no longer in use, but it was real. The plane landed smoothly. As emergency crews surrounded it, the cockpit door opened. Captain Harding stepped out, alive, alert, unchanged by age. Passengers followed, 57 people, all alive, none older than the day they vanished. One man asked an officer, "Why is everyone dressed so strangely?" A woman sobbed when she saw modern cars. "What year is this?" she asked. When told 2015, panic spread like wildfire. Medical examinations showed something impossible. No advanced aging, no cellular decay, no signs of long-term stress. To the passengers, less than 1 hour had passed. Captain Harding explained, "Inside the cloud, time felt frozen. The lights outside were blue, almost alive. Our clocks stopped. We never landed. We just came out." Government officials quickly classified the incident. The aircraft was moved to a secure hangar. Passengers were isolated, records sealed. Some scientists whispered theories: time displacement, magnetic wormholes, space-time anomalies. Others refused to comment. Families reunited, but not without pain. Children met parents younger than themselves. Spouses had lived entire lives alone. The world had changed. Technology, culture, people. Many passengers struggled to adapt. Some couldn't sleep. Some claimed they still heard the hum of that cloud at night. A few disappeared quietly from public records. Atlantic Flight 914 returned. But what if others didn't? What if the Bermuda Triangle isn't a place where things vanish, but a place where time loses its meaning? And somewhere beyond our sky, are there still flights waiting, suspended between moments, ready to come home?